we got hungry and we decided to try the County Seat Restaurant. Kind of a mom and pop looking place. I love the fact that none of the chairs match at the table, and the tables are all different. It's really cool. We'll pan around here real quick. And across the street is the courthouse. We'll go over and see that in a minute, and some other historic looking buildings. But yeah, going to eat at the County Seat. See if I can lean out here. There it is. The County Seat Food and Gathering Place. Yeah. Okay. We'll get a better shot of that sign later. Yeah, I already ate my coleslaw. That's pulled pork barbecue, and I'm never the kind to, for some reason, I don't like coleslaw on my barbecue. And the wife got the same thing. Right, honey?
I did.
Yeah, there's your coleslaw.
Ready to dig in.
Yeah, let's eat. There is the place that we ate in Powhatan, County Seat Food and Gathering Place. So, just a quick little scan of the outside. Just a word to the wise, the pulled pork barbecue that we had was extremely dry and very little sauce. But every place has an off day. We're going to walk across the street from the restaurant and do a little sightseeing. See what there is to see. Okay. Love on Courthouse Tavern Lane. Yeah. Interesting looking building down here. We're going to go down and see what's up with it. This is the Courthouse Tavern. Looks like it's a law firm right now, but there is a plaque down here in front of the place. We'll go down and see what it says. A cool looking building. It said, steeped in Powhatan history, this large building evolved from the story-and-a-half frame portion on the right, which dates to the late 18th century. The impressive brick portion with the double galleries was completed in 1822. Initially, owner Richard Bass named it the Grove Tavern after a grove of trees just opposite of the public square. Stagecoach stop, post office, dining hall, school apartments. Over the generation, this building has housed them all. That's part of the Virginia Historic Landmark. We're a sucker for these old restored areas of towns with the Confederate monuments and the courthouse. I can step around this tree and courthouse buildings. Everything has a historical feel to it. And they have redone a lot of the buildings on the other side of the street to be restaurants and ice cream parlors and real estate firms, law offices. Yeah, I'm hoping this is not too bright. I'm gonna scan down the road here, street. Guess it's a road. I don't know.
This is the Powhatan Courthouse, April 4th, 1865, Lee's Retreat. After Union General Ulysses S. Grant broke through Confederate General Robert E. Lee's lines In Petersburg, April 2nd, 1865, Lee ordered evacuation of Petersburg and Richmond. The Army of Northern Virginia retreat west on several roads with Grant in pursuit. Lee planned to turn south and join General Joseph E. Johnston in North Carolina, but Grant kept part of his force between Lee and his objective in April 9th, surrounded at Appomattox Courthouse.
All right, let's walk on down just a little farther here. We don't get run over. Now, pay attention where you're walking when you're filming. Those people liable to run over you. Right, dear?
Yes, have to be careful.
We're out here doing all this after we ate lunch. And I don't think it was a real good idea. But we'll be all right. I like to complain. This is the first courthouse. Was built here about 1783. And it grew the village of Scottsville, named for the Revolutionary War General Charles Scott. Anyway, I'll leave it here so you guys can read it. We're going to move on.
I just had a seat.
Oh, did you just have a seat? Yeah, I like this round curb on the walls all the way around. Makes for a good sitting. I'm curious as to what this little brick house is here. One beside it's more modern, but I'm going to go up and see what this one's all about. Ah, it's another lawyer's office, attorney's office. Really cool. It's nice to be reusing a lot of these old buildings. Don't know how old it is, but it's really nice. I'll go back and look back across the street. Yeah, it's nice and shady right here. I don't want to move. This is the Maxi store down here that has been converted. I know I've eaten there times past on previous visits to this area. That's a restaurant. They mostly dinner type stuff, so it's really nice in there. Reminds you of an old country store, the way it's done inside. Pretty modern looking houses there. Make them
Townhomes.
yeah, make them blend in with the other stuff. Other architecture.